Hi everybody. Okay, so unfortunately my live demo is a pre-recorded one because things just played out that tonight I have to be in 5 different places at the same time. So I am going to still show you guys all of the amazing products, the top 5, the Safe Haven 5, along with our superior mopping system, which is a gem. Today, all the posts were in the kitchen. A lot of great towels for the kitchen, towels and cloths, sorry. And yeah, so tomorrow there'll be even more. And then Thursday is self body care, which I love all those products. And then Friday, there will be Christmas holiday items, which is fun. So let's get started. From yesterday, like I said, I showed you the top Safe Haven 5, and those are including our top 2 products, the ones that we're most known for, which is our Enviro cloth, which is one of them. So our Norwex has been around for, oh gosh, I think it's 28 years now. And I honestly had only heard about them about 2 years ago. I joined Norwex after going to a party that my friend held, and I was just blown away. First, I was blown away at all of the harmful things out there that I wasn't fully aware of, and then that there were options for me and my family. So I ordered a couple items, but then I just jumped right in. I didn't even host a party. I just went from ordering a few items straight to joining because it seemed like something I really truly wanted to be part of. And I've loved it the whole time. Like, not only do I get a fantastic discount on all the products, I'm learning lots of stuff. I'm sharing these awesome products with other people, trying to help radically reduce the chemicals in people's homes as well. I've met so many amazing people, which is pretty cool. So that is why I started. Also wanted to make a little bit extra cash, which Norwex definitely lets me do. So that is very cool. That's an up. Anyway, so let's get back to the Enviro cloth. So this is the staple. This is the cloth that everybody or Norwex is known for. And that's it. The Enviro cloth stands for E for everything. So this cleans everything. It's a very thick, dense microfiber cloth. And actually, in order for a microfiber to even be considered a microfiber, it needs to be 1/6 the width of a strand of human hair. Norwex microfiber is actually 1/200th the width of a strand of human hair. So that means that they're able to get so much microfiber into this one cloth that it makes it very dense and very effective at actually picking up and removing, keyword removing, bacteria, dirt, grime, up to 99% of that off of a surface. A lot of disinfectant wipes, that sort of thing, they don't necessarily remove it from the surface. They'll kill it and then they'll leave it dead on the surface because it's such a fine, wet, material that it's not going to be removing anything. And the key thing is that it leaves behind a chemical residue, which you're getting it on your hands, you're inhaling it, and it's not good for food surfaces. I know I used to clean my counters thinking I was doing a great job with the disinfectant wipes, but in fact, I'm leaving residue behind. And where is it? Oh, where's my bottle? I don't have it here. The bottle for those disinfectant wipes actually have some pretty strict instructions, which I didn't know as well. So you're supposed to take one wipe, clean the surface, let it sit there and dry for, about 5 minutes. Then you're supposed to take another wipe and clean that down. And then you're supposed to wash with water to try to remove all the residue. So you're using 2 wipes and discarding 2 wipes. So not only is it leaving a chemical residue behind, it's going through our skin, into our system, and we're inhaling it. It's also creating a lot of waste, which is key. So with the Enviro cloth, we actually just use water to clean a surface. And once this is wet, it will effectively pick up, remove bacteria from that surface. And I have a video that I showed this morning with the toilet. There will be another video that I show tomorrow. Tomorrow is the toilet. This morning was the chicken. And then there was a video that I showed, I think on Sunday, to show how the disinfectant wipes just leave residue behind. And this cleans it up. So we have so many cloths that the labels on them are actually super important. Now it might be backwards, but this one, it'll show you. It says the name. So this says Enviro cloth. And like I said, you use this wet. I don't think I really ever use it dry. Oh, you know what? I do use it dry sometimes when I'm cleaning up a spill. So when I'm cleaning up a spill, all I do is I lay it on the surface. I don't try to do this with it. I just lay it there and I just pat it and it will soak everything up. So I just pat it and let it soak up. I rinse it all out with the water, then I come back and then I can clean up the rest with it. So I do use it dry. But typically when I'm cleaning a surface, and I'm saying I'll clean walls, doors, windows, counters, toilets, cars, appliances, mirrors, microwaves, lamps, like anything. I've even cleaned my couch with this and it works really well. So when I use this, typically it's wet. And what I do is I fold it in half and then I fold it in half again and I use it like this. And the proper way to use it is to use it flat like this and go like this, not like this in a ball like that. When you're using it flat, that means that you're having as many microfibers actually come in contact with the surface and they can pick it up, scoop it up, and remove it. So everything is going to be trapped in the microfibers because they're so fine and dense. They act like a vacuum. Now, you might be thinking, that's fine and dandy, but then you have the bacteria stuck in the cloth. That is where backlock comes in. So I posted about backlock on Sunday evening and then again around noon yesterday. Backlock is our antiviral, antibacterial agent. And it is a silver agent, so it fights against any bacteria that's caught in here, and it actually helps to self-purify the cloth in between uses. So you will see if a cloth has backlock, because it will say backlock. When you use the cloth, like I will demonstrate, you're going to put it under running water when you're done using, rub it against itself just to kind of loosen things up, wring out as much water as you can, and then use your tag to hang it in a well-ventilated area. You can see that I have my tea towel hanging right there. So yeah, you leave it to hang in a well-ventilated area, then the backlock, the silver agent, will go to work and start self-purifying the cloth in between uses. The great thing about that is that you actually don't have to wash it after every use. So you don't have to clean a counter and then toss it in the laundry. You can use this 4, 5, 6 times in between uses before you decide to clean it. So that's saving you money, saving you energy, all of that stuff. So I do use mine multiple times before I actually will put it in the laundry. So that is the Enviro cloth. Again, E for everything. It's soft, it's plush, it can clean any surface. Its buddy, and it comes in many colors. Its buddy is the window cloth. So the window cloth isn't as thick, and it's more of you can't really tell, but it's a silky material. And this window cloth I always use dry, and I follow up a surface that I've just cleaned with the Enviro cloth, something that I want to make shiny, like faucets, windows, mirrors, appliances, anything like that. I'll first use this wet and then follow it up with this. And oh, by the way, this is our current holiday limited edition window cloth. We do come out with different patterns for different seasons, which is fun. This has backlock in it, so after you're done using, you can hang it to dry and it'll self-purify. But these two together are absolute gems. So you can clean all your windows with just these without using the window spray, because the window spray does have chemicals and it does, no matter what, leave a residue. And quite often when we're using window sprays, we'll use paper towels. So paper towels are such 51,000 trees are cut down daily to support the American paper towel habit. They create thousands of tons of waste a day because people rely on them so much. So paper towels are a huge wasteful product that we have. We actually haven't owned or bought paper towels in our house in over a year, which I am super happy about and proud of. We don't use paper towels anymore at all. And so these definitely help with that. If you think about it, all the money, because paper towels aren't cheap, all the money you would spend on paper towels, that's dealt with. You don't have to anymore. You're using less waste with these two. Oops, there goes an alarm.
Alexa.
Stop. Just hit the button. Sorry. So these two go hand in hand and they are magical together. And I am going to show you a little demo with them. So I'm just going to get this wet. And it does take a second to get wet because it's super absorbent. And then, you gotta go quick. There we go. The fire alarm might go off. My apologies if it does. Okay, so after I get it wet, I squeeze out as much as I can. I'm going to use it folded and then folded again. And then I will follow up with the window cloth. Nope. Oh, fire alarm. Thank you. You took my window cloth.
Not only is a window cloth good for cleaning, it's good for putting out
Fire alarms, yes. I need you to hold this for me. I'm sorry. You have to come over here, babe.
Oh.
Okay, so just hold. So first I'll show you if you can see. I don't know if you can see how. Yeah, you can.
Oh,
yeah, how dirty this is. I left it nice and dirty for this solely. So, okay. Oh, that's better. Thank you. So it's nice and dirty. So if you can just hold it here, just like that. Thank you. So when I clean my faucets, I am going to just clean like this. And then I will follow it up. It's super easy too, which is nice. I don't have to use any chemicals or anything, which is even nicer. And then I will follow it up with my window cloth. Voila. And I think you can see a huge difference. It's shiny now, which is awesome. Amazing. Okay, can I borrow your phone? Thank you. I'll just show you one more time with a phone. Because we need it black.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
Okay, I think. Yeah, can we see? It's the light of the kitchen light. Oh.
What light?
I don't know if you can see. No, I don't. Oh yeah. Okay, so you can see fingerprints and there we are. So what I'm gonna do is just use the cloth just to clean up the exterior, and then I will follow it up with the window cloth. And you can see magically, woo-wee, that's nice and clean. There you go. All right, don't touch your phone anymore. It's nice and clean. Thank you. Okay, so that's these two guys. They are my favorite. My kids use them all the time to clean their bathrooms. So these are our two most popular items. You can get them individually or you can get them in a bundle as well to save a little bit of money. Now the third item I'm going to show you from the Safe Haven 5 is our dusting mitt. So this is a microfiber as well. It's just a lot more plush. Sorry for the light. It's a lot more plush than the Enviro cloth. And this uses static electricity to pick up and remove dust particles from within your home. So if you were to use a spray and another cloth or a spray and paper towel, the spray again will leave a residue behind, but you're also kind of lifting it up into the air, and you have spray going in the air which you can inhale, as well as the dust particles. They're just going to move up in the air and resettle somewhere else. And then when you leave, same with glass cleaner and dusting sprays, because they leave a residue, the handprints or dust is going to be attracted to it and stick a lot easier. So you'll find you're cleaning a lot more. Whereas opposed to this, it's actually picking it up and removing it from a surface. So the dusting mitt, it does have backlock in it. It'll say on the tag, and you can just use the tag. I always use this dry, except when I am cleaning the screens from my windows. So when you clean the screens from your windows, you will wet this. You can leave the screens inside your window, and you just go up and down like this, and you will be blown away by how much dirt and yuck that this actually pulls and removes from the window screen. It's amazing. So that's the only time I'll use this wet. But this is a gem. This is fantastic. It's amazing for dusting. Sometimes people even put 2 on and just go around their house, pick things up, do this, put it down, and just keep going. I will show you a little demo. So I'm going to use this black board, and then I will use some flour to simulate dust. And I'll sprinkle a little dust on the board. And then right before you use your dusting mitt, you want to give it a little charge just to get the static electricity going. So you don't want to use it like just take it and then just use it. So you're just going to put it on, give it a little bit of a charge. And I think that this should work. I should be able, okay, so there we go. So you give it a charge. And then you just go in like that. It picks up and it sticks on the mitt. You can see that it's stuck there and it sticks on the mitt. So it'll clean your surface. It sticks on the mitt, and you don't have to use any chemical cleaners at all, which is pretty awesome. When you're cleaning this, like in between uses, you can use our rubber brush, which is what I usually use. And then over a garbage can or your sink, I guess, you can just brush everything off into the can or in the sink. If you don't have the rubber brush, people will take it outside, bang it against a wall, and things will come out there, which is where you want all that stuff to be anyways. So yeah, so I will usually do this. I use this, oh my gosh, so many times before it even hits the washing machine. All right, so that is that. Sorry, just need a little drink. My daughter had a basketball game this afternoon. I did a lot of cheering, so my throat is a little parched. All right, so the 4th item in our Safe Haven 5 is the cleaning paste. Now, I know a few people have the cleaning paste. This is your, what do they call it? It's your power in a jar. This stuff is powerful. It uses biodegradable ingredients. It's safe for us, safe for the environment. It has a lovely smell. It's just like a nice, clean smell. So it comes in a paste. I'll put this down a bit. So it's not a paste. Sorry, it comes in a hard consistency. Like you can hear that it's hard. How you use it though is you would use a wet EnviroCloth, rub it over the top, and then it becomes a paste, sticks on the EnviroCloth, and then you'd use that to clean. So this, I've used it to clean my inside my stove top, any tough messes I've come across, I'll use this. I use it sometimes to clean my sink. It's great at cleaning up like rust, hard water, stains, that sort of thing. It is very good for even something like permanent marker or crayon on the wall. This will do the trick. Now it looks small, but it lasts a very, very, very long time. I've had this container for over 1.5 years now, and I still have, I'm definitely going to make it to 2 years with this guy. So I will show you. So this is, like I said, it's the cleaning paste. It's great. Now you don't necessarily want to use it on a stone surface. You could try a small spot on a stone surface to see what happens, but like most stone surfaces, because it's porous, you don't want anything actually getting into the surface or into the stone. So this is still wet, and I just rub it over the top like this, and then it becomes a paste on there, and then you would use that. And I'm going to show you. So this is a permanent marker, Sharpie permanent marker, and this is my countertop that I could get in trouble for. So I would just, sorry. So I would just take my cleaning paste, because typically you probably wouldn't be able to tackle this. You might need a little bit of extra power than just water. A lot of the cleaning that you can do, you can use with just water, but sometimes you need a little bit more muscle in a jar. I think that's what it is. Sorry, still thinking in my head. I say the phrase all the time, and now it's kind of lost. Anyways, so there you go. So comes right out, no problem. So that is the cleaning paste. Now I have this, what I would do, is I would just run it under water, rub it against each other, rinse it out, and then wring it out and then hang it to dry. I'm not going to clean it because it can be used many, many more times because of the backlock that's in there. All right, our fifth item. Now I will admit, when I first started, this last item was probably my least favorite of the 5, and now I think it's jumped to my favorite. So this is the Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent. This is a smaller bag. It's half the size of our regular retail bag. This, I was like, really? Laundry detergent? What I didn't know is that most laundry detergents, your typical laundry detergents, have a lot of fillers in them and a lot of harmful ingredients. Now the fillers, it has synthetic fragrances, synthetic like dyes, that sort of stuff. It has phthalates, SLSs, SLESs, phosphates, a lot of stuff that is harmful. And the thing with that is that they aren't dissolvable, your traditional laundry detergents. So the detergent actually stays in your clothes, and then it rests against your skin all the time. It stays in your linen, it rests against your skin. And it actually takes 26 seconds for something to be on your skin, pass through your skin, and get into your bloodstream. So your detergent can easily penetrate all the barriers and get into your system. That's why I've found it's really crucially important that we have a safe laundry detergent, and that is what this is. It's called Ultra Power Plus, but we call it UPP, UPP. It's a concentrate, so you need very, very little. I actually use 1 teaspoon of detergent per regular load. So a bag will last me forever. And it dissolves right away. So it dissolves in the water and it goes straight to work. It cleans stains, it cleans odors, it cleans discoloration, it cleans. And your laundry comes out smelling like, let's see if she knows it. Your laundry comes out smelling like? Nothing. That's right. It smells clean. There's no fragrances, there's nothing because it's clean. It smells like nothing. You can put it up to your face and smell nothing. So you know it's clean because there's nothing left behind to create a false smell. Another great thing about this is that it's also used as an all-purpose cleaner. So you can take a scoop of this, put it in a spray bottle with water. You can clean your surface, your counters, your sinks, your stains on your carpet, in your car, stains on your couch, because it removes stains from your clothing. So it's also going to help to remove stains from other surface. So this is a great all-purpose cleaner. It's one of my go-tos for cleaning almost anything. So this is one of my favorites. We have it limited edition in a lavender fragrance, but typically it's this. So we do have it in a lavender. I'm just going to show you. So this is the powder. Okay, so this about 3 months ago, I put a teaspoon of this powder detergent into a mason jar of water. And this has been sitting here for 3 months, okay? You can see that it's not clear. Like, you can see a cloudy water. So that means that the detergent has not dissolved after all this time, which means it's going to stay on your clothes. I put 1 teaspoon of liquid detergent. Now this one to me is even worse. Inside a jar. I don't know if you can see it like I can see it, but you can see like it is thick and it leaves a rim on the top. It's very cloudy. There's actual chunks in there. So that is the liquid. Does this guy have it? Oh yeah, you might be able to see there's it's collected on the bottom too because it hasn't dissolved. So that is the liquid after sitting around for 3 months. Switch those over there. Now, I did the exact same thing with the Norwex. Of course I did. This is the Ultra Power Plus. It is this detergent in this jar, sitting the exact same amount of time as these two. So it dissolves right away and it goes straight to work. There's nothing left that's sitting on your clothes, in your linens, that's going to be harmful to you or anybody else around you. So yeah, it's just which one would you rather have resting against your skin? It just always amazes me, this little visual here. So that is the Ultra Power Plus. I gotta get rid of these because I can smell them already and it's starting to give me a headache. All right, so those are our 5 Safe Haven. They do come in a Safe Haven kit. You can get all 5 together for a bundled price, which is awesome. I am going to show you. Today I showed you the dishcloth. So this is the netted dishcloth. It is, again, one of my favorites in the kitchen. This is what we use to hand clean our dishes. It actually doesn't have backlock in it because there's nowhere to go, but it's great at cleaning up stuck on food because it's more aggressive. It uses the netting to remove everything. It is a gem for cleaning dishes. And originally I thought, no, that doesn't seem to make sense. But this is literally the best cloth I've ever used for cleaning dishes. So that is the dishcloth. It cleans up flour messes, stuck on messes. You can clean up anything cheesy, anything pasty with that cloth. It'll remove it, capture it in the cloth, and then you put it under running water, and because it's mesh, it just washes right out, like right out. It's amazing. All right, I just wanted to show you that little gem. So I'm also now, make sure it's dry here, going to show you our Superior mopping system. I have to adjust this. Okay. So our Superior mopping system comes in 2 sizes. We have a mini and we have a large, and I have both of here to show you. The system itself comes with the telescopic handle, the mop base, and then a dry mop pad and a wet mop pad. Now typically, again, you use the dry mop pad. It's like the dusty mitt. It's nice and fluffy. You give it a charge before you start going. It's going to use that static electricity to pick up, remove any dust, particles, small particles that are on the ground. I'm just going to show you. So this is the mini, okay? And this is the dry mop pad. You can see it's very fluffy. And before I would use it, I would give it a charge. And that is the mop base. Now the nice thing about this is that the mop base can come out, and we have multiple tools at Norwex that you can attach to this. We have a long dusting wand. We have a squeegee. We have a rubber broom. I feel like there's something else, but they all have the same connection point, so you can use this telescopic handle to attach to some of our other tools. So it's really cool that we have a system like that. Sorry, it's just getting away from me. And the nice thing about the handle is that I step on the base and you turn it to the one side and you can adjust the height. So and then you just turn it back and it'll lock. If you were going to put the dusting wand on the bottom of this, you could extend it all the way and you could clean the corners of your walls, you can clean your ceiling fans, that sort of thing. So it's great for that. Some people use this, I did not know, I don't know if you can see, but some people use this, it's not going to work, to hang their mop up off of the ground, which I don't know why you want it hung up, but they'll use this little ridge to hang it up. You can actually lock the mop base in place. See the best angle? So I just put this down and it'll lock in place so it can't swivel. And then that's how I leave mine standing, because now the handle can't fall to and fro. And then I would just put it back up when I want to use it so that I can get it to swivel. So again, you know what? I'll show you the large. So this is the large mopping system. Oops, sorry. So, wait, I gotta make this smaller because the pole keeps hitting the ceiling. So this is the large, oh my gosh, mopping system. Put it on my belly. Versus the mini. You can see that the large is much taller than or longer than the mini. It just depends on the space that you want. Like the mini I use at our cottage, and the large I use for home. You might be wondering why I have the mop pad offset and not centered on the base. It's because when I'm cleaning the floors, this can flip up and then it'll clean the baseboards too, which is fantastic. So when I am cleaning, all I do is, after I give it a little charge, I just go and around and dust away. It is so easy. And then when I'm done my dry mop, I would go over a garbage can, I would get my rubber brush, and I would brush everything into the garbage can. I do not wash these, oh gosh, I probably washed them every 6, 7, 8 uses. I don't wash them very often at all, to tell you the truth. Then, after I do my dry mop, I am going to use my wet mop. So, this is the wet mop pad. It is not quite as fluffy as the dry mop pad, but when you use this, you're going to get it wet first. They both have backlock in them, just so you know, so you can let them self-purify in between uses. But before you use this, you actually get it wet first, and then you wring out as much as you can, because excessive water can cause streaks. There's 3 things that can cause streaking. Excessive water, using a cleaner, because a cleaner will leave residue, it'll cause streaks, and then not going with the grain. So if you go with the grain of the floor in the direction that it flows, then you'll help with reducing your streaks. So I put this on my mop base, and again, I would take off the dry. I would off center it, because I'm now going to wet clean the baseboards. So I would off center it like that so that it'll clean the baseboards as well. Now, Kelly did point out, so one of the attachments that we have for the mopping system is this beautiful little gem called the spray mop attachment. The spray mop attachment just came out less than a year ago, and up until then, people just always cleaned with a wet mop. Sometimes they would get a spray bottle with water and spray in front of them as they went. It was just part of the process. You're not using chemicals, so sometimes you have to do a little more work. Or they would take the mop pad off and re-wet it if they needed to. Now with the spray mop attachment, you don't have to do that. It'll actually spray out water. It has this reservoir here. I believe it holds up to 160 squirts of water. You can't put essential oils or anything like that in it. It hasn't been tested for that. It's a plastic carousel or a reservoir unit, so I think those things usually go better with glass. But it is a fantastic addition to my mopping system. So there is a trick, specific trick with it. When you use the spray mop attachment, your mop has to be at a 90-degree angle to spray out. It can't be like this. It has to be like this, but that's not really a big deal. Usually you still want to get your wet mop pad wet first before you start. It's dry right now, but we'll go with it. So then you're gonna go with the grain of the floor, and then when you need a little extra mop or water, you just push down, and there you go. It comes out. So it is, sorry, my computer keeps going dark. So it is such a lovely addition to the mopping system. At some point, they might have it in a bundle. Currently, they don't. It's brand new, so I think they wanted to test it out first and go with from there. It has been a huge hit. It actually sold out 3 times, like sold out for months before. Like, it's been available now since July. But it sold out 3 times in between. So it's really only consistently been around since July. But it is a very popular product. So anyway, those are the top 5 products along with the mopping system. There's going to be a lot of awesome other products coming your way. Things that I just absolutely love. I think I probably touch maybe 40 Norwex items a day. Like, it's just something I love. Ooh. Here, I'm just going to show you this guy. We have these awesome towels called chenille hand towels. Now, this is a pet one. It's a novelty one, but we have ones without the characters on them. But these are so great for drying your hands. They're soft, they're plush, they help to remove any leftover bacteria, and they have backlock in them as well. Anyways, I digress. So if you have any questions, please feel to reach out, let me know. All of our hostesses they all have their own party link. So make sure if you do purchase something, you're going to them to use the party link. But I'm offering a flat rate shipping of $5.95, and the only way to access that is if I actually put your order in myself. So reach out to me so I can make sure you get that flat rate shipping cost. If you want to host your own party, I am doing in-home parties as well as online parties. So please let me know. I love, love, love sharing Norwex. If you are curious or interested about joining Norwex, I can tell you all about that as well. Our package includes all of the items that I showed today except for the dishcloth, and then also our body and face cloth and a couple other goodies. And the package is $9.99. There is a requirement to sell $1,000 within 30 days or $2,000 within 90 days. Otherwise, you'd be charged for the package, but I think it's only $200, which is still a big deal or a great deal. But we also have occasionally months where you can join up for free without that commitment. So if you have questions, let me know. We receive 35% discount on everything, which is amazing, and are always blessed with getting lots of free goodies as well. Anyways, that is it. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you later.